Hey guys, I am planning for you on March 15th and just am giving you an overview video of what your role is. Now, this video should be seen by any folks that are not currently listed on here in a specific spot. So K through 6, you kind of have some duties. Social studies, you have some work to do. Science, you have some separate work to do. PE as well. And so this is all other curricular areas. So I anticipate English, math, CTE folks, and maybe art, choir, band, those kinds of things. So guys, first I want to review what you've already done. So I hope that you've already spent some time in class-wise. You have 2 hours of that. 1 hour will be done now, and the other hour moving forward when we get all the login information. The second piece is the Magic School AI for an hour, certainly completing that, filling out the feedback form. So that's 3 of your hours. The next piece that we have is really looking at our curriculum documents. And so we haven't spent a lot of time in there lately. So you are going to review what you currently have in the Minnewaska Area Schools curriculum repository. And so you're going to see what you have. Now, if you are a CTE member, you're going to scroll all the way to the right and you might find industrial tech, facts, those kinds of things. Some of you have some classes that you need to complete the EVA for, the ELO's vocabulary and assessment information. Your job is to do that. We want this as updated as possible. And so if you're a CTE member and you teach multiple courses, I need you to complete that. You need that form in blank. You can get it here, right here, make a copy of it, and input it into the document. If you're done with that, which most of you should be, so going to English, I'm going to grab Advanced English. You might be done with that already. What I need first, sorry, I'm going to go back to this. First, I want you to review what you have in your EVA documents. They need to be in our format, and then if you have a pacing guide, great. You need to create or complete any of those documents. If you have new standards or you have something different, those need to be completed or done first. That might be work that you get done and complete. If you cannot do that in the time we allow on the 15th or during the flex time, you need to let me know. After you've done that, your next job, if you look at our curriculum file, so I'm going to show you, some of you have seen the curriculum cycle, and it's kind of messed up because standards have been kind of coming and going from the state. They're off because of COVID. But what isn't off are the tasks that we have. So if you are in year 4, you would be implement, train, and train on common assessments. You might assess and monitor and adjust. That happens quite a few times. No matter what, all of these have analyzed student work, examine student work. So we are going to examine student work and see what it looks like. What that is, guys, so review student data. We actually have a protocol to that we've adopted from Rhode Island. It's very common in a variety of spaces. It's just happened to be one that we like the language of. So why do you do it? So this tells you a little bit of the overview. Why do you examine student work? What the analysis looks like, and then you actually get down to what do I have to do. So this gives you exactly what you need to do, how you would sort works. You would take an assessment of some sort or student work of some sort, whether that be something you're using a rubric for or a test. You would take that, you would sort it out by those that met high, those that partially met, or where we expected, and those that are low, and you'd actually go through the questions here. Think of the percentage of class that was high, medium, and low, and then you would review a few samples and discuss it further. Now, some of you might have a department you can discuss with. Some of you are singletons. You would discuss it at your next PLC, okay? So that means that you would just look at it yourself, make some thoughts, take some thoughts in yourself of why is it high, what is medium, what is low, and then you would identify some misconceptions or things that are different, and then what trends and patterns, what instructional strategies or standards might benefit the whole class, and then list it here. This review work, if you are a singleton, is work that you will do at your next PLC post March 15th. And so I'll make sure your principals know that. But this work you would do on your own, okay? When you complete that work, it will be helpful for you then to go back and say, are there any changes to the materials or assessments that I need to use? I need to update my ELOs. We know those are evolving. And then share any feedback. I'll have a feedback form of things that I should know about your materials that you have, whether they're meeting or not meeting standards, or if you need something different. Okay, so that is a lot of work, but you have about 5 hours, 4.5, 5 hours to do that work. So if you have any questions, let me know. And again, you will discuss this student information work analysis at your next PLC after March 15th. Okay, thanks guys. If you have any questions, certainly give me a shout out. Talk to you later.